Hey my pretties, welcome back. So today we're going to make some lasagna in a slow cooker. This is a super fast and simple recipe and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for today's recipe, I usually would put my lasagna in the oven, but because it is 11 o'clock and I want to just start dinner and get it over with, I am using my slow cooker. So I'm just going to make it in here today. I have my 14-month aged Parmesan, some cheddar jack. These are Sargento. I have 2 pounds of ground beef in here. My lasagna noodles. I have my Bertolli olive oil and garlic sauce. And then I'm using ricotta cheese. I have some salt, my Mediterranean sea salt. I have some roasted garlic and herb, my minced garlic, and for the last finishing touches, some parsley flakes. So that's all I'm using right now. I am going to go ahead and brown the ground beef. I'm not going to show you guys me doing that. Everybody knows how to brown ground beef. So I'm going to brown this and then I'm going to add my sauce in the pan with that. I'll show you that at the end. Okay, so I have the ground beef browned and I did drain the grease out of it. I am going to pour in a jar of my spaghetti sauce. I'm going to stir this around, but before I get it all the way stirred, I am going to add some of my garlic. And I'm using a butter knife. I'm going to do 2 of those because we love a lot of garlic. So 2. And I'm just going to stir that up. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if I want to add another jar of sauce or if this is going to be enough. I think that was going to be enough. Yeah, that's going to be enough. So now I'm just going to let this cook down for about, I don't know, for about 5 minutes. Because you don't have to cook it all the way because it's going to be in a slow cooker for a few hours. So I'm just going to turn the fire down on low and let this cook for 5 minutes. Okay, so in the meantime, I am going to take some of the ricotta cheese and I'm going to put it in the bowl. And I'm not going to use the whole thing because we don't like to use a lot of ricotta cheese. I'm pretty much only going to do 1 layer. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 thin layers, but 1 layer. So I'm adding some in this bowl. I will add some salt to it. And I am using some roasted garlic and herb seasoning. You can add as much as you like. And with that, I am going to add some of the aged Parmesan. About that much. I'm gonna break it up a little bit because it comes kind of like shaved like that. I'm just gonna mix that all together, and it's okay if it doesn't break down because it's definitely gonna melt when it's in the slow cooker. So now that I have that done, let's go ahead and start the process. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put a layer of sauce at the bottom. Not a whole lot. It's just that you want to have the bottom kind of wet, pretty much. Just a little bit. Can you guys see that? Yeah, okay. So you're not trying to put a whole bunch down there. Okay, so then you're going to take your lasagna noodles, uncooked lasagna, and as you can see, it doesn't fit. You have to break these down, and if you can, keep it as long as possible like that. And you can just throw these little pieces in there around. It's almost like making a puzzle. That's what I say. So you just break it and you put them down there wherever you can. They don't have to be perfect. So that's 1 layer of the noodles. I am going in with another layer of the meat sauce. So I'm just going to repeat the process. Okay, so right here I'm going to go ahead and add my layer of ricotta cheese. And it's kind of hard to spread around without messing up the noodles, but it's okay. Just do the best that you can. And I'm telling you, that aged cheese in there mixed in with that is so good. I would actually do 2 layers, but my kids don't really care for ricotta cheese too much. And if you guys can hear Pooh Bear in the back, he's running around. Okay, so as you can see, there's nothing left of that. Then I'm going to add another layer of noodles right on top of that. And the meat sauce again. And since I only have like a little bit left, I'm just going to go ahead and just finish it off instead of trying to do a whole nother layer. Okay, and then to top it off, we are going to finish it up with noodles again. I think I lost track of how many layers this is. And I've decided to open up my jar, my second jar of pasta sauce, and I'm just going to pour some on top so that'll help with the cheese. Not a lot, just a little bit. And now I'm going to top it off with my cheddar jack. If you want, I think I might even put some more of the aged Parmesan on top as well. Now that's what I do like, is for it to be super cheesy. So that's that. I am gonna throw a couple of these on top, just a little bit. And a little of the roasted garlic and herb flakes on top. And that is it for now. So I'm just going to add the lid to it. I turned it on high, and I'm going to let this cook for 3 to 4 hours. If you have things you need to do through the day and you want it to cook like for 6 to 7 hours, then you would just turn it on low. But because I want dinner to be done in about 3 to 4 hours, I have it on high, and I'm just going to leave it here and let it cook, and we'll come back when it's done. Okay, you guys, that is it for the lasagna. Now I'm just going to I turned it off already, and then I'm just going to let it sit for a few minutes before I make plates. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you all real soon in my next video. And here you have it. I just spooned some out of the pot, and I'm ready to sit down and eat.